Yo, what is up, guys? Hammer here, bringing you my Banlist prediction. The brand Banlist is coming out, I believe, July 13th, and I thought I'd go ahead and do this video now. And yeah, so let's get started. There's only one card I believe should get banned, and that is Infinity Launcher. Infinity Launcher is just broken. It's searchable by Archfiend. It lets you special summon 2 Infinities from the graveyard and etc. And yeah, I know people say that, like, oh, but it's MSTable, um, but still, like, if your opponent didn't get this the first time, like say they went first and then they had too many monsters in their hand, they may have set a barrier, and yeah. Next is next card to the ones. Bujin Crane Bujins have been running around, have been abusing this card. This card can be brought back from the grave, banished area, it's searchable from the deck, and it's just too easy to get. Next we have Abyssteus or Abyss Spear. One of these cards need to get hit down to 1 because these cards are just basically what run the deck. Abyssteus special summons off by 1 water monster, which you can discard, like, an Atlantean, you can discard a Undying, whatever, and then you get to replace that with, like, a Pike or something like that. It's just not healthy. And then Abyss Sphere, like say you MST it, they can chain it, especially in a Lindy, and then it gets destroyed. They get their special summon. They can special summon a Mermail on their turn, go for an XYZ play, and it's just not good for the formats. It's too versatile, and yeah. Next is Substitute. I think Substitute could come back to 1. Some people think no because like there used to be this like big loop, but Mass Driver is banned, so can't really do the OTK anymore, really. But yeah. So Substitute to 1. Next is Dragon Ravine. I think Dragon Ravine should come back to 1 because Dragon Energies really need it. They're dead now because it got banned. Yeah, people think that this should come back to 1 because of, like, Dragon Rulers, but I don't know. I just don't think that, like, this would. I don't think people would tech this in Dragon Rulers if it's just at 1. Next is Giant Trunade. Giant Trunade comes back because I think it's a very healthy card for the format because of all the back row. And I believe the OCG has it at 1, and I believe they also have Heavy Storm at 1. So yeah, so kind of like, if they can use it, why can't we? So, and I just think this should be a really good card. Okay, next is Gear Gia. Gear needs to go down to 1. This is a broken card. You can special summon 2 Geargano monsters, and their levels are raised by 1, make them level 4, so you can overlay for Gear X and just search out more cards. And yeah, it's just summoning 2 monsters for one chainable trap. Just not good. Next is Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment, hello, you pay half your life. I'm pretty sure that if you pay half your life, you deserve to, like, like, negate at least 1 card. I mean, come on. And then, like, this card can't be wiretapped, so yeah. Next we have Hysteric Party. Hysteric Party is just too broken because you can discard a Harpy Lady and then special summon all the Harpy Ladies from the graveyard. You can discard a sign during the end phase. Get your 3 Harpy Ladies from the deck, and yeah, this card just not healthy because it spams the field too much, and just this is a definite finish card. Okay, so the next cards I think should go to 2. And first one is Inzektor Hornet. I think Hornet should go to 2 because Inzektors are very they're still good, but like this card being at 1, if it should be like DT Crowed, Macro, whatever, just the fact that now they have no way of getting over your opponents. Yeah, they can spam the field with like like level 4 or 5 XYZs, but still like there's just you just can't get over that really. Next is Gale. Gale can come to 2 because Blackwings are getting support, and just like Gale really I don't know. I just don't think that it would do much at 2. Like it would help Blackwings go into like Black Rose plays more often, but next is Book of Moon to 2. Book of Moon, I think, deserves to come to 2 because of this format. This is a very effect monster oriented format, and with this, it would help people to get over things like, say, your opponent like summons a Medraut and you Book of Moon it, and then your opponent just really can't do nothing. Or if you do it on like Yamato first turn or something like that. Next is Fire and Ice Hand. Fire and Ice Hand, they either need to go to 2 or just be banned altogether, because at 3, it's just ridiculous. At 1, nobody would play them. And so at 2, they're still playable, and but they're not, but like it's just not as ridiculous because now people actually have to think of other cards to put in the deck, and yeah, and then these just can't be chained off one another and stuff like that. Next is Lemon King Rao to 2. I think Rao can come to 2 because it's just a stun card, and it's like say your opponent is using Fire Fist, it's really easy to get ran over, and yeah. Next is Rabbit. Like this format's really not a lot of normal monsters are being played unless you're playing like I don't know Evil Swarm or something like that. And Rabbit at 2 would let people go to more diverse decks. Next we have Sacred Sword of the Seven Stars at 2/2. This card can go to 2 because the rules are at 1. And yes, if you run it in Mythic Rulers, you will have that ability to use it more often, but still, like, I'm pretty sure that you don't want to banish all your Mythic Rulers with just to draw cards, because most of the time you're going to want those in the grave, special, yeah. Next we have Reborn Tank. Now these next ones are actually to 3. I think these ones go to 3, and yeah. First one's Reborn Tengu with like things like what's it called? A Divine Wind in the Mist Valley and Birdman to at 1. I think this thing could go to 3 because yeah, whenever it's removed the field, you can spell summon 1 more, but you can spell summon from the deck, and like you can pulse it yourself, but like you just wasted a compulse. And yeah, this card I think can go to 3. I don't think it would make waves at all, really. So next, can go to 3 as well, Revealing Light. This card going to 3. Not only would I mean, I don't know anybody who would run 3 of these in a deck, unless you were using like an ultimate troll deck. Even at that, it can be MST'd, it can be wiretapped, it can be, I don't know, Dust Tornadoed even. It's just, yeah. Next coming 3 is Dragodia. I just don't see why Dragodia's at 2. It's not really going to do anything at 3. I don't even know who would run 3 in a deck unless you're playing like a dark deck or something like that. I don't even know. Okay, next is Reasoning to 3. I think Reasoning could go to 3 because when this card got hit, I believe was when you had like Stratos and Black Magician of Chaos was still around, and that deck was Diamond Do Turbo basically, and that deck was that deck now it's okay, but it's just still not ultimately viable. So this is my ban list predictions, and yeah, so like, comment, subscribe, see you next time.